Hi. Pretty awesome, huh? What would you say your greatest fear is? And maybe people will say, jumping out of a plane or being attacked at night in the street, I don't know. Though you might mention fears which are a potentiality that could happen once. And here comes a wave. And so this intensity could be what you think of straight away when I say that, But I would say your greatest fear is perhaps something that's running constantly in the back of your mind every day. So it's not like this one-off possible situation like falling out of a window on the top story of a building, being fear of heights. It would be more like the greatest of fears could be, and I could be wrong, something that's constantly running that just seems so unimportant, but I would call it the greatest because it's always there. For a lot of people, so I'm a meditation teacher. Hi, my name's Jaya. I teach meditation. I've been teaching meditation for over 20-something years. I've been blessed along my journey to meet so many cool people, curious about themselves, curious about the mind, and wanting to shift, wanting to move differently, move beyond the mind, wanting peace and to live that, wanting greatness and to be that. So when I meet these type of people, the conversations I have are fabulous because it's so stimulating to talk to excited people, passionate people. So, in the teachings that I lead or do or are a part of, in the conversations that I'm blessed to be a part of, we talk about this. We talk about these ways to see ourselves and to recognize our habits, our patterns. These patterns which we're not actually even sure that we're thinking until we stop thinking them, and then we're like, oh gosh, how long's that been there? And that's not a disaster. That's a joy, a fascination of waking up, a fascination of seeing what's been thought of as you and as normal, and then realizing that it's not, and that's what's really cool. So I would say one of the greatest fears that I've heard people talk about is love. The thing we want, the thing we're really wanting in ourselves, the thing we want from others, the very thing that we're confused about. If I give you too much love, are you going to hurt me? I can only love a few people because they deserve it. I've been in love once and it didn't work out, so I'm never going to love again. How can I possibly love strangers if I don't know them? There's a lot of bad in this world, so where is the love? It's almost like it's the greatest of fears, because the opposite is perhaps the greatest pain. The greatest pain could be the idea of separation, the idea that we're not lovable if people really got to know us, the idea that love doesn't really exist. I'm looking at shells. The idea that who you are is absolutely not lovable. If you let people in, will they not like what they see? So maybe the greatest fear is also ourselves. We're scared of who we are because we don't know what that is. amazing? Shell time. It really is amazing to see what we'll do to protect ourselves too, so that we're not hurt, so we're not in fear. How we will shut down or build up walls, not allow people close, be prepared to live in anxiousness or alone. Just so, and knowing that we're sad, knowing that we're lonely, but just because we don't want that idea of hurt, because maybe it's just an idea, to become reality. Hey, there's more shells here. So we create barriers, we judge, we become suspicious, we defend, we protect. And we do that all because of our greatest fear. And we think it's okay to live a life like that. I hope this video helps you to question that. Is it okay to live a life like that? Is it okay? Hey, everyone's okay, right? But is it really okay for you to be completely shut off from everyone else so that they don't hurt you? Even if you don't know who you are, you don't know who they are, and you don't know if they're going to hurt you. And let's assume they're not. Don't you deserve more? Don't you deserve love? Don't you deserve to be happy and just enjoy? Don't you deserve to wake up every day just feeling so full and complete and in love with life right now that there's just nothing wrong with you, with others? And maybe that's the way the universe is supposed to be. Maybe that is heaven on earth. Maybe that is perfection. Yeah. I wish for you to play with this, to explore. And if it's a hard one, find techniques which will help you. And let me just promote my meditation. We have techniques that you simply think that help you see your patterns and just gently bring you back to this moment. So you stop believing those thoughts. Just gently, gently, gently. With no pressure, with nothing being right or wrong. And because it's natural, you get to see your thought patterns and you get to see what's not real for you. And as what's not real falls away, what is real remains. You. Unconditional love. Beauty. All of that remains for you to enjoy.